Hello, I did a video on email marketing. Now there is a new one. This is Interspire Email Marketer. It's a software that we use on top of our servers to send emails. And they prove there is MailWiz, there is Interspire. I just wanted to show both. Interspire showed like it's a better solution in terms of sending and open rates for some reason. It's a very simple solution. It's a very minimalistic design of the software. And basically what you do is you create a campaign, and it's very simple. I'm going to show you that. You actually add the contacts first, the email lists, and then you create a campaign and you send a campaign. So it's very simple, it's straightforward, and you can send a lot more than 5,000 per day once you optimize your server, once you clean the list. And if you have the list that you've been sending to, it's also a better option because it's going to give you a better open rates. It's going to give you a lot more than usually what you would get from a regular cold email campaign. Bounces on subscribers, same as before. It's going to track everything. What you can expect is so right now this is just the server is done with the warm-up. When we create a server, we warm it up, we pay for the warm-up, and we send to a lot of emails. People respond, so we warm up the server like it's sending a regular email, just lots of it. And right now we are sending slowly, so it's being sent to 146 people out of almost 20,000. Open rates are amazing so far, 15%. Again, it really depends on the list as well. On the list, on the content, on the subject line, if you want to find out more or need more information on that, please do ask below in the video. I can explain a little more, go into details, or maybe create a video about it. 15% open rates for the cold emailing is perfect. You want to keep it above 1% open rate. When I say 1%, people are like, well, that's not much. But imagine if you're sending 100,000 emails, which you can. You're gonna get a lot of people and traffic and everything to your website. What I like to do is track everything, and I encourage my clients to do so as well. So if you're gonna send cold emails, have the links inside of the email campaigns where you can track pretty much everything. So Bitly is a free link shortener that's gonna track everything for you. And you can actually track all your campaigns. You can track everything that you've done so far, and see how many people come to your website from email campaign. So let me just see what's happening. Let me log back in. So why you want to track it is because you can see what works best for your business. So if you're sending cold email outreach, or if you're doing telemarketing, or if you're doing personalized messages on LinkedIn, whatever outreach type of outreach you're doing, you really want to track it because you want to see what's working for your business, what's not working. That's one of the most important things inside of the any marketing campaign. I guess they're having problems with their, let me see, filters are not applied. So okay, there we go. So what you want to do is track everything. Because once you're tracking, you can see how many people, like you can see day by day how many people clicked. Top destination is USA. You want to keep it, well, depends where you're sending, but for most of my clients, you want to send to a quality list within the states, and that's exactly what they're getting. So each and every single day you get clicks. On some days, if you send a lot more emails, you can send up to 1,000 clicks. I've seen about 1,500 clicks per day. So these are the people that clicked and went to the website. So as you can see, the campaign runs usually on Thursday, on Tuesday, Thursday, depends. So this is on Monday. So it really depends the way it's optimized when you send it, or if you just keep on sending, it's gonna show that on the tracking links. And I just want to see if I can, I don't know why this is, they changed the bit link. So let me see if I can show you all the links, because I've seen, this is just today, they updated the Bitly today. That's why it's not showing all my campaigns, but I wanted to show you a few campaigns. There is a few thousands people that came to the website, and but you can see from here as well, you can see that people are clicking, people are going to the website. This is just one campaign, and there is probably I don't know, anywhere from 10 to 50 campaigns each week that I'm running, depending on the clients, what type of campaigns. Not everybody sends every week. Somebody sends bi-monthly, somebody sends weekly. I suggest going weekly because it's very it's better. You're not spamming people. And again, cold emailing is not spamming. That's a lot of people are saying, do not spam. I don't like spamming. Okay, so for the lists, you can actually see the list. You can add a contact manually, or you can just upload the batch inside of the lists. It's very simple. It's import contacts from a file. You can do that and just upload. First thing, you can create a new list, and then once you create it, you can just go next and upload from the file. HTML format confirmed. CVS file is the one that you need to have. So CVS files are the basic ones for any email marketer or any email marketing software. So you want to have CVS file. Once you upload, it's going to ask you for the columns, and you just sort it out and you just upload. Because if you have the name on there, you want to have that inside of the email as well. And you can have as many emails as you want. There is no limit on the emails that you can have inside of your campaign. There is no limit on the fields that you can have, and it's going to sort it all out for you. So once you're sending the campaign, you can actually have everything there. So what do you want to? This is one of my clients, and what you want to do is also have inside of every single email. Once you're sending email, you want to have unsubscribe link on the bottom. So right there. So this looks a lot better in the email. This is just a basic PHP page. It's a HTML version. It's just a preview. But once you get in the email, it's going to look a lot better. And there's the text version as well. I suggest sending a text-based email like this in the beginning because you want to have better open rates, and you want to have spam systems not trigger when you're sending an email. So email like this is fine. And you gotta have an address that's, if you want to send cold emails without it being spam, legally you have to have an address, and you gotta have an unsubscribe link. Once they click on that, it's gonna take them to a link where they can unsubscribe, and you gave them an option. They unsubscribe, they're not gonna receive your emails again. And the servers keep that. They keep, as I showed you before, they keep the bounces, they keep the unsubscribers. So once you send to them, they're not gonna send to that email ever again. So it's gonna keep that. It's gonna keep the unsubscribers, however many unsubscribe, and next week you send, it's never gonna send to those users again, which is very important for an email marketing software. Bounces, same thing. You can see if the email address doesn't exist, relay error or some other problems with the servers or whatever else. So if the hard bounce, there is a soft bounce and hard bounce. Soft bounce could be something that maybe their server just didn't allow your email to get through. Maybe the next time it will. Hard bounce, it's not gonna send to that email ever again. So again, it's gonna clean your list as you send, but you gotta have a clean list. Your list need to be under 1% bounce rate. And there's an easy way to check that. Just go to neverbounce.com and sign up for a free account, and you're going to be able to analyze your list. So if you don't know what type of bounce rates you have in your list, you can sign up for a free account, free of charge, and then you can just check your lists to see what type of bounce rates you can get. So I clean my lists. I have a cleaning solution. If you guys need email cleaning, I can do that as well. 1% or less, that's perfect. You can send to any of those lists. If you have 3% or more, it depends on the server. You can send from my servers, no problem, 3%. But for the better open rates, it's best to have a list that's under 1% bounce rate. And if you have a list that's like 10 and more bounce rate, or 5 and more, it's gonna blacklist your IPs. It's gonna create a mess on the server. You're not gonna be able to send it. So it's very important for you to have clean email list. It's one of the best things to do. If you don't have an email list, make sure, or if you buy an email list online, it's fine. Talk to me first, send me an email. If you need email cleaning together with my server, I can include that as well. If you do need a server to send thousands of emails per day, or even millions, we do create, these are just basic servers that we create for people to do cold email outreach, but we can create mass sending servers where they send 50K per day or more, 100K per day emails so you can send even millions per day. It's just the price can really get up there. It can really be expensive to send millions per day. So I do not suggest that. That's not a really good, unless you have like let's say you're running a political campaign, you just want to get the news and the newsletter out as soon as possible, then it makes sense. But for most of you there, when you're doing cold email outreach and you want to make more money, and a lot of my clients are making hundreds of thousands just from email marketing, cold emailing, it makes sense for you to send targeted emails. Your list can be anywhere from 1,000 up to 100,000, and you try to have things like first name, last name, company name. If you have all of that included in the emailer that you're sending, it's going to get a lot better. So you can expect high open rates. And if the list is clean and it's a good list, fresh list, then you can really do well with any type of cold email marketing, as long as you're doing ethically, if you're following the rules, Can Spam Act. If you're not sure about that, just message me, send a comment, and I can reply to it, no problem. Or feel free to book a meeting if you need a private server, email server with Interspire. Just book a meeting, and we'll go through all of that. So add a contact. You can add a contact list. You can add the lists. Create multiple lists. You can add email suppression lists, so it doesn't send to the emails that you don't want to send. For example, if you're switching from another, like MailChimp or whatever, and you have the blacklists or you have the unsubscribers, you can just upload here. You can export all the contacts after you're done with sending, and you can also view all the contacts that you have on file, and you can see if they're confirmed, if they're unsubscribers, etc. So you can see their status. And you can go and check your contacts, the way they act. And you can have multiple lists. So you can have multiple lists where you can separate them by the list. So this is a mortgage broker. You can have California list. You can have Florida list. You can have small business. You can have mid-business, whatever, mid-sized business. You can have lists, different type of lists. Email campaigns, those are all your campaigns. It's very simple. You just click create email campaign. You name your campaign. Let's see, called outreach, and you want to have HTML and text template, and then here are some templates that you can just pick. I would not suggest picking any of these because they do not look, some of them look okay, but that's not the way I would send emails. This is a bit older software, but it's a better one than MailWiz or the newer ones. It sends a lot better, as you can see from the open rates. But you can play around with this and see if you like anything. Again, I would just do blank, and you can actually, let me show you, once you go next, you can actually create your own campaign. So the subject line is very important. You can use the first name, last name, and you can find more, like if you go on YouTube, you can easily find Interspire tutorials, or you can read on the Interspire website how to make it better, the limits, etc. You can also have short codes. So if you have the name on the list, hi Nick, whatever if you want to use on the in the subject line. And there is a section when you can insert short codes in the subject line, in the body. You can insert them in the body, custom fields as well. So it's very so contact list name. Okay, right there, list name. So that's the name of the list. You can insert so from here, from the list itself, you can see everything that list has. So let's say first name. So you can copy this and put it in the subject line. So it's gonna say hi Nick, hi James, hi Rick, whatever. Same thing here. What this does, it's gonna happen. What this does, it is gonna help your email get open a lot more, and the more emails are open, the better the IP address actually acts. So next sending is gonna be even more and even better. So there is dynamic tags. We don't have it right now. We didn't set it up. Survey links if you want to run a survey. But again, what you want to use is the custom fields. So if you want to have, there is no business name, but it's going to show business name if you have it on the list. So for here, first name, last name, because these are mortgage brokers. But title, for example. But you're gonna have on your list maybe a business name. Maybe you want to include, hey Nick, you know, I can help, whatever the small business name, and you know, let's schedule a conference call. So everything that you do here as a text, you can copy it down here. This is a text version. I know it's 2022, but a lot of people still like preview the version, even on the smartphones and devices. They sometimes preview this version, so it's very important to have the text-based version as well. So if they can open the HTML version, they can just do that. And you can put in attachments, although I never suggest putting in attachments. You can have you can check email campaign for spam words. This is really nice. It's gonna tell you, you know, if there is a problem, if there is spam words inside of your email, you want to avoid that. And then you can save your email in different programs, AOL, Gmail, etc. So that's for the text base right now. HTML preview, okay, text preview, there we go. So text preview, HTML preview. We didn't save anything yet, so it's not gonna show anything. And you can always put in picture, flyers, actually upload to the inside of the server. You can upload the flyers and then have them here. I really like using flyers for email marketing. Actually, I try to add files. I try to have both email and flyers, so that once you upload the flyer, it looks really nice. I don't have flyers on this computer right now, but flyer is simple. Let me just show you if you're not familiar. Let's say real estate, since I use I do a lot of real estate flyers. So you can create a flyer like this, make it look really nice, and then upload it to the server. Just make sure it's not a big size. If you're a graphic designer, you want to have something about 100 to 200 kilobytes, and that's all. So under a megabyte for sure, because you don't want to have a large email. It's gonna automatically mark it as spam. If you're not sure, just go online and just optimize images. Just make them as small as possible, but keep them clear. I do it in Photoshop. You can use it like Canva can be nice. So Canva, you can just export you know, in JPEG and make it as small as possible. So it's readable, but people don't get big emails. So yeah, that's Interspire for you guys. It's very simple. It's straightforward. You can actually also upload HTML. So if you're using something like bfree.io, this is a really nice editor for flyers. I'm going to show you that as well. You can actually use that as well. So you can upload from a file from your computer. You choose a file, and then there might be some slight editing needed on the end, because once you choose the file and upload a zip file, it's going to upload the flyer right here, and then you might have to just adjust it a little bit. But these are nice flyers because it's very simple. So it's bfree.io, b like a bee, like insect, BEE, free.io, and then from there you can just, it's free. You can just start and edit your own flyers. It's very nice. They look amazing, and then you can export as a zip file, and then you can upload inside of Interspire. So that's one of the tools to use to make it simpler for you. So you can upload the company logo. It's very simple and straightforward. And once you're done with all of that, you can actually upload here, and you just have to make sure that the unsubscribe link is present, and that's all. So if you need to send really beautiful email templates, and or you need somebody, we can send as well. Just take a look at and check the description of this video. I'm gonna have my link. You can book a meeting, or you can go straight to the page. You can pay for the server. I have we've built thousands of email servers, and they work great. So people are making a lot of money on the cold email marketing and cold email outreach, and you should too. I mean, it's definitely a great option. It's not expensive. You don't have to hire anybody. It's just a monthly thing. If you can do your things yourself, or you can get us to set up your campaigns and do everything for you except content writing. I really don't like content writing because every industry is specific. So if you can provide the content, I can create a flyer for you and send them up. And again, you can expect, depending on the list, anywhere from 1% open rates up to 70% open rates. I've seen 70. I have another server. Let me just show you if it's still. 1 second. Let me just see if it's still active. It is. Let me just show you the hopefully it's this one. So this is MailWiz. That's the one that I did video about the last time. Again, the open rates are nowhere near, depending again on the campaign, but these have a lot better open rates than MailWiz. MailWiz is okay too. We can build MailWiz, no problem. I was getting 19-24%, and there is even 70% on few campaigns, but those are really targeted lists. And usually this is for the cold outreach. You can even expect like really 0.5%, you know. So it really depends. We get 10%, we get 0.5. So it really depends on the list and how people react to the email piece. Sometimes you just mess up and you don't send the right email piece, and it doesn't work out very well. But it's a trial and error. You gotta use your imagination in email marketing, and you gotta test everything out and see if it works out for you. All right, well that's all for right now. If you have any questions, if you need an email server, feel free to message me, email me, and we can build one for you. It takes about 7 days. Once the payment goes through, we get the domain, we get the IP addresses, we pay for everything, and then we warm up your server for about a week, and then you just get a login. You can just log in and send emails. It's pretty amazing. So and then you can put in tracking codes, you can put in the phone number, click to call, you can do a lot of amazing stuff and make money. So anyways, thanks for watching this video. Subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them, and I can make a video on how to best send email campaigns maybe, or if you want to know more about email subject lines, how to optimize emails, etc., email servers, or how to get as best open rates as possible within sending cold emails, or if you have specific questions about your industry, what I would do, I can just answer there, in the comment section. We don't have to do a whole video on that. So yeah, email marketing is cool. It's money maker for sure. It's just if you're in crypto, if you're in adult industry, then this is not gonna work for you. I'm just saying that up front, because we do not create servers for that, and that's actually illegal to send cold emails for anything crypto, Bitcoin, whatever else coins you're trying to promote. It's actually illegal. Adult industry is illegal, and you can check online. Just type in what type of email marketing is illegal, and you find gambling. Gambling is also highly illegal. So on all of that, if you're doing that, then you gotta find some other solution. This is not gonna help you, because it's not for those industries. For everything else, which is pretty much 99% of the businesses, you can do cold email marketing. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.